Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Cher. On my channel, I cover a lot of fun beauty topics here. We do a lot of beauty boxes. That's one of the biggest things I love to do here. Beauty box unboxings and subscription boxes. A lot of hauls and try-ons, tutorials, looks, and reviews like today's. So what we're going to be covering today is this Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. So we got this recently in the Allure Beauty box back in April. And if you have not checked out my unboxing video, I will link it here for you. So in that box, which was a really good box this month, we got this product in April. Lots of people were really excited about it because it has some great reviews. I have also already used products from Grande Lash. For example, I still have this one I use a lot, which is their liquid liner that includes lash enhancing serum in it. So a similar product, but this one's just a serum. And just as a disclaimer, this was gifted to me from the brand. However, even though there are some great reviews out there on it and a lot of people were very excited to get it, there's also some mixed reviews because this product was in the middle of a lawsuit. I talked a little bit about this lawsuit in my recent video where we discussed all the beauty news, just some things going on in the industry. So I did touch on this and give a little summary. And I mentioned in that video that the lawsuit has been settled just recently, just back in March. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about that lawsuit. I'm going to give you more details on it. I'm going to discuss what all went down with it, what the controversy is. And we're going to do a review. Now, a little spoiler alert, I'm filming this intro after the fact, after I've already done my little review. I don't want to give you too many spoilers, but it did come across an issue. So I already want to tell you that there's kind of bad news. But basically, I wanted to give you guys a full, in-depth, detailed review on this and discussion of this. We're going to talk about the cautions and let you know all the details about it. So if that interests you, stick around and we're going to hop right on in and I'm going to bring you along. I've been documenting, so I'm going to show you like where I documented my journey and we're going to talk about my conclusions. All right, friends, so we are going to start off here on day one. I'm going to run through the instructions on everything. But before we do that, let's talk about the lawsuit a little bit and discuss what the controversy is around Grande Lash Cosmetics. So there are 3 products in question from Grande Lash. This product in question, the Grande Lash MD Lash Enhancing Serum. It also includes the Grande Brow as well as the Grande Hair. So here is what kind of happened with the lawsuit. There was a consumer, I believe, is the plaintiff, and perhaps had some adverse side effects and noticed that it contained some ingredients that were not really in keeping with New Jersey consumer laws, consumer protection laws. So basically they filed a lawsuit under false advertising, negligence, you know, all along those paths. A few other details, but that's kind of the gist of the basis behind the lawsuit. Under the New Jersey consumer protection laws, you know, the cosmetic companies are required to, you know, list out all adverse possible side effects and list out certain ingredients, especially particular drugs and hormones that, you know, might be harmful or have any side effects. So there is an ingredient in these 3 products that contain, and I'm going to butcher the name of it, but it's called isopropyl clopidogrel, cloprostenate, something along those lines. Okay. First of all, I want to let you guys know I'm not an esthetician. I'm not a chemist, you know, so I am not as versed in these ingredients. I mean, I know my beauty products in general. I'm a makeup artist, not an esthetician. Okay, so I am kind of telling you guys in layman's terms and summarizing from the research I've done. Okay, so this particular chemical though, it's categorized in a category known as okay, I'm gonna have to read it and I can't say it right. Prostaglandin Analog. All right. And I'm going to write everything on the screen for you since I butchered the names. And this category, you know, could pose a risk of certain side effects. Now, the founder of Grande Cosmetics, her name is Alicia Grande. She claims that a lot of people are confusing this ingredient with the ingredient known as bimatoprost. So this is in a category classified as a drug. And she says there's a difference between these two. The one that they use in Grande Cosmetics is classified as a cosmetic. The other one is classified as a drug. And I think a lot of people confuse the two. And additionally, the percentage used in the drug version, the one that's not in Grande Lash Cosmetics, that one contains a much higher dosage in that prescription strength drug than what is used in the ingredient in Grande Cosmetics, and their ingredients under 0.005%. Some of the adverse side effects that I think people are leery of and think that it could lead to is causing preorbital fat loss, change in the color of the iris, also that it could cause extreme irritation, swelling, pain, also blurred vision, you know, and general inflammation. So all those not so fun side effects. Now, Alicia Grande does, you know, point out that with any topical product, there is always the potential for some irritation, possibly. It always kind of depends on the sensitivity of everybody's eyes and whatnot. You know, there's always a lot of products out there that irritate some eyes and not others. But, you know, the lawsuit kind of takes into account, like, to what degree and, you know, how much risk is there. But I think that the basis of the lawsuit is really properly laying that out and making sure that the public is aware of what risks they are taking on. And that is what those consumer laws are trying to protect, is that the proper, you know, ingredients as well as the proper possible potential side effects are properly listed for people to make their decision. Okay, so what happened with this lawsuit is Grande Cosmetics did actually end up settling. So I guess it is not now a current active lawsuit, as I indicated in my Allure Beauty Box video earlier, because it's so recent that they settled. They actually settled on March 13th of 2024. So not even a month ago, they just settled the lawsuit. So Grande Cosmetics did settle it. However, they admit to no wrongdoing. They settled basically agreeing to add some extra labeling, or what they're calling enhancing their labeling. So they have agreed to add the phrase analog of prostaglandin on all of the, you know, products and warnings, so that people are aware of what's in their products. So that's kind of what has been happening with this lawsuit. They also, as a result, and in the wake of this lawsuit, as it was going on, Grande Cosmetics also launched another study and trial, you know, just for extra caution, and kind of went through even more testing, you know, as more safety precautions. So they do claim that they've done intense studies, though, that the products have all been clinically tested, and they claim that this Grande Lash product has been tested and studied as the longest study of, and the most studied of, any lash serum out there. So they did do a clinical trial and testing for 8 months long with 120 participants. And their findings were that it did not cause paraorbital fat loss. It did not cause changes in the color of the eyes, that it's safe for contacts and ophthalmologist tested, and a lot of other testing as well, dermatologists and whatnot. So Grande Lash still stands by their claims that this is a very safe product and that they have done nothing wrong, but they did agree to provide and enhance their labeling further and settle on the lawsuit for the protection of the general public. So that's kind of where we're at. You know, I've heard out there that there's, you know, claims that there's been like discoloration in the eyes and things like that. So it's always a he said, she said, you know, situation, right? is the company ever going to completely admit to their wrongdoing? How much do we listen to the company? How much do we listen to the claims out there? I don't know, but I just wanted you guys to be kind of up to date on what was going on with this in the lawsuit, what the claims of the company were, and the claims on the, you know, consumer side. Now, I will tell you as we go through these instructions, I will read to you what the product says. First of all, it claims longer, thicker looking lashes in 4 to 6 weeks. 91% saw longer looking lashes. 94% saw healthier looking lashes. And this is based on a 12-week consumer study with 30 subjects. Okay, and they claim that this is a 3-month supply. So here's what it says on the back. Created with a blend of vitamins, peptides, and amino acids, this award-winning serum gives you the appearance of longer, thicker looking lashes in 4 to 6 weeks with full improvement in 3 months. It's a favorite for helping to enhance short, thinning, or brittle lashes. It is ophthalmologist tested and suitable for contacts and lash extensions. Now, they do on the back of here, though, have a warning label that says do not get it into the eyes. In the event of direct contact, do rinse with cool water, and do not use if you are pregnant or nursing, under the age of 18, are prone to dry eyes or styles, or are undergoing chemotherapy. And keep out of the reach of children. It says if redness or irritation occurs, stop using the product. Consult a physician if you're being treated for any eye-related condition. So it does have some warnings. Do I see in the ingredients? Yeah, I'm not seeing any other. I'm not seeing this word I can't pronounce listed in the ingredients here yet. So that might take a little while to update all of their product information and marketing, right? Okay, so let's get to applying it. The way that we apply it is I'm going to show you on the diagram here. Basically, you're one and done. You're going to do one swipe across the lash line. It does say use one dip for both eyes and allow 1 to 2 minutes to dry. I don't know if they mean we're only using one dip total or one dip for each eye. I'm assuming they mean for both eyes, so I'm assuming it just means one dip. That's how I'm reading that. Are you guys reading that way? I hope so. All right, so here she is. Let's get started. We're just gonna do one dip. I'm gonna dip her good, and I'm about to be your guinea pig. Here we go. It's one swipe across, across the lash line. They said it's like, okay, I did more than one. I shouldn't have done that. They said it's like applying liquid eyeliner. Okay, now I feel it dripping. I maybe put a little too much on. I went over it twice, didn't I? And I shouldn't have. Okay, so we're just coating it the same way you'd put on like an eyeliner wing across your lashes, just right along in the lash line, and you are done for the day. Allow it 1 to 2 minutes to dry. So that's it. I am going to just document. I'm going to do this every day, and I will check in with you guys and see where we're at. So I will see you next round. Okay, I will go ahead and tell you real quick, I got probably too much on over here, and I felt like a little bit dripping down, and I think that a teeny bit might have even possibly dropped into my eye. And it did feel a little, the slightest bit like stingy. So don't get it in your eye. That's probably a big part of it. But I just put too much on this side. Don't do 2 swipes like I did. I was trying to make sure I got it all on, you know. But yeah, so it could sting your eyes. So if you have sensitive eyes, you may want to stay away from this. So, okay. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next round when I check back in. Hey friends, I am just checking in with you guys. We are on day 4 right now. The reason I'm already coming in here on day 4 is I've already noticed something I'm a little concerned about. Check out this eye. So I have on 0 makeup right now. Look at my eye. It's not as much on this side, but on this side, do you see this line along here? I feel like it looks a little discolored. It's like my lash line, which is exactly where we rub that serum. Now, it may not be related to the serum. Maybe I just didn't get my makeup off good last night. I mean, I do wear so many different products, so many different makeup looks. I don't think I did anything too crazy and drastic yesterday though with my eyeliner and along my lash line. I mean, I think yesterday that I just wore eyeshadow, a dark eyeshadow for my liner. So it should not be this crazy. And maybe I would never have noticed it if it weren't for really being on the lookout for problems. But I haven't noticed a discolored line on my eyes before like this. And I had heard this was one of the claims, was eye discoloration, like skin discoloration. I don't know if maybe it's doing something to the veins under there that are just more pronounced today. Maybe it's not a bad thing necessarily. Maybe we're just seeing more of the veins at the moment while it's working its magic. I don't know, but it's a little scary. So at this point, it's like I have to make a decision. Do I keep going or do I stop? I've been thinking that I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe try like one or two more days and see if it goes away. And if it was just like a fluke, like just makeup that's still there that's stained, or, there's veins that, it's working on, but maybe it swells at first and it goes down. I don't know. I'm going to give it a day or two more. If it continues and it does not change though, I'm going to shut this down and I'm not going to do a full month of a review because I don't want to put my eyeballs at risk and my eyelids like permanently, in the name of a review, right? And you will have your answer then too. I don't think we need to keep going forward. We will see from here. So I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow or the day after that, and we'll talk about it. All right, friends, good morning. I am back. Today is day 7. I did decide to continue to go forward a little bit more. I wanted to make sure I didn't want to give a really bad review or taint Grande Cosmetics' name publicly here without having felt like I had done enough of a thorough investigation as to what was going on here with my eyes. And so I did continue for a couple more days. And so now I can say I have officially done this for a week. I've been very religiously applying everything for a week now. So let's take a look. I feel like it's not as horribly pronounced today as it was the other day. I have on no makeup now. I don't know if there's a little bit left over from last night, like residue that I didn't get off all the way. I just, I feel like it's not as pronounced. Like you don't see the veins popping out quite as much as you did on day 4. However, what I've done is I've gone back and I've really analyzed my pictures and my videos, and I really tried to look at my before pictures and make sure my eyes didn't already look that way. I didn't think that they did, but I wanted to double check. So I did a little comparison. I'm going to insert in here for you my before and after of how my eyes looked. Now this before is from like a few weeks ago, and I'm sorry though, the only thing is that I don't have my eyes, in one I have my eyes open and one I have them closed. It was like the best I could do to get it really close up though to see. And you can definitely tell a difference. It was not looking like this before. Now you can see that I have a little bit of a line like right in the middle that was naturally kind of already there. But that whole line along the lash line, you can really see that discoloration, and you can see it's almost like little red veins popping out. So I can definitely tell a difference. However, today, I feel like there's still some there, but I don't feel like it's as bad. So I'm trying to figure out, what does this mean? I think it clearly was from the serum though, because it is exactly along the lash line there. I had not done any other products that were like new in that lash line area that could really explain that difference, But now it doesn't look as inflamed today. It's still there a little, but not as inflamed. I still think that's a little odd and something I don't personally think I want to continue messing around with. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to shut this review down. I don't want to go for the full 4 weeks. I was going to try to do at least a month for you guys so we could compare, you know, and see if the lashes had grown. But I just don't want to chance it after seeing that issue pop up after only like 4 days, and it's still there a little bit. So if you notice, this part of my eye right here is pretty discolored in the corner. I did notice in my before pictures, I do have a little discoloration right there anyway, but it was not nearly that bad before. So, I just don't, yeah. I do give caution, unfortunately, in proceeding with this product for you guys. I know there's been a lot of great reviews about it though. But given the claims and given these findings that I am seeing with my own eyes, I know this isn't the most scientific clinical study, but this is just from my observations of what's going on with my eyeballs. And I don't think I want to continue. I did take some before and after pictures though of the progress of my lashes to see was there any growth after a week. I don't expect to see a lot because, you know, it touts growth and true results after about 4 to 6 weeks. But I thought 1 full week, maybe we would see a quarter then of those results at least. Maybe I'd see something, any kind of teeny tiny little difference. I'm going to put the before and after pictures in here and let you guys decide for yourselves if you see any difference. I personally don't, but again, it's only a week and I wouldn't expect to see a lot after a week. But, you know, I was hoping maybe if I saw the tiniest bit of progress, the tiniest something, that it would encourage me to continue going. Don't think we're going to do that. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry to report this bad news. If you were on the fence about, you know, this product and hesitating on trying it, I just truly wanted to give you guys my honest experience and give you the full, you know, information that I had, my full true experience. I did apply it every single day, once a day, as instructed. But I truly do believe that I don't necessarily think it truly discolored my skin so much as I think it's doing something where it's swelling the veins underneath. And I think people have talked about there's a problem with, I'd gotten some comments where folks wanted me to do a review of like, okay, what happens when you go off of it? Like they were saying something happens when you quit the product too. And so to me, that could be something linked to that swelling underneath. Like if it's actually doing something to the veins under your eyes, there might be a link with that. But again, I'm not a scientist. I'm not even an esthetician. I don't have the scientific background to let you guys know like what could be going and to really speculate on what's happening here. But I did just want to share this was my experience. And I think because this was my experience, I'm going to probably give this product, unfortunately, a negative review and to really, really, really give my audience a caution in using it. So now, having said that, I have continued. I mean, I still love this product, which is the Grande Liner Liquid Eyeliner with Lash Enhancing Serum. So this has Lash Enhancing Serum in it. However, this is not one of the products in question in the lawsuit. So I'm starting to wonder if it's a different formula that's in this one versus this one. I haven't noticed any problems with this one. But again, even though, you know, I told you guys I saw that my eyes did this a little bit beforehand. Well, I've been using this product beforehand. So who knows? But it's like I can't really go back in time and get you guys the before and after of this product though, like I can this one as much. So I'm only going forward from here. You know, we go forward with the knowledge that we have at the time. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. I really hope that helped you. I am really sorry to report the negative news. I was kind of hoping to have positive news and to give you guys hope that it seemed safe and seemed to be giving good results and all of that. And I don't feel I can really honestly and ethically report that to my audience. So that's everything for now, guys. If you want to see more reviews like this in the future, or if I have further news to bring you guys in the future on this, I will certainly bring it here and you'll want to stick around. Pop that subscribe. I do a lot of beauty topics on the channel, lots of other reviews like this and unboxings, and especially beauty boxes like the Allure, where we got this from. And Allure is an amazing box. So this isn't really a knock on like Allure. They just bring you, you know, I think that it's been studied as to having great results. And so it's one of their great products, but it just so happened to be that this product ended up in a lawsuit. So in the middle of all of that. So, you know, but anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, I do a lot of beauty boxes here, lots of makeup reviews and products and vlogs as well. So if that interests you, you'll want to stick around. So also make sure that you stay tuned for whenever I find out the May spoilers for Allure Beauty Box 2, if you're a Beauty Box subscriber. And yeah, that should wrap it up for today. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.